Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BookBarr, and welcome to my favorite / least favorite time of month, which is haul time. This month I went a little crazy, I was also going to do a digital haul, but I forgot to write the books down, so this is just a physical haul. It's fine. We're just gonna do it in two categories. I'm gonna do books that I've already read and loved, and then books that are new to me. So there was a Target sale this month, and I had some bad days, and when I have bad days, I buy books. I also did a fun little book shopping adventure with my bestie for Thanksgiving. I will post the little vlog up here where we went book shopping. She's really getting into reading, and she was like, oh, I want to go. And I was like, okay, fine. Can we do a vlog? She's like, sure. So, yes. So, we're just going to go ahead. Like I said, there was a Target 2-for-1 sale, so there were actually a couple, but I only participated once. So, and by once, I mean about multiple books. But the first book that I got was The Takeover by T.L. Swan. This is the second book in the Miles High series. This is my favorite book, one of my favorite books I've read this year. I do want to have all of the books, all of my favorites, because I think, I haven't looked, but I have a feeling this might end up being in my top 12. So I'm going to do what I did this year and do like a rewind of reading my 12 favorites. And I'd like to have physical copies of the books that I just absolutely adore. So then I also bought books 2 and 3 in the Stay a Spell series, which is Good Stitches and Don't Hex and Drive. I already have Wolf Gone Wild, so I needed the next two in the series by Juliet Cross. Obviously, I want to have all of them. I have enjoyed every single one of them. And yeah, so I had to get those. Then I got The Princess and the Player by Ilsa Madden Mills. I already owned the Beauty and the Baller, and I just love these covers, so I wanted to have both. Not necessarily all-time faves, but they are really pretty covers, and they're fun to have. And who knows, I did enjoy this one more than the first one. So then I got Flawless by Elsie Silver. This was actually on Pango. Someone was selling it, and it is in perfect condition. So I had to get it because yes, I needed it. I love this book. Heartless was better in my opinion, but Flawless is still absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. And I want to have both of them, so I had to get this one. Then I got Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I really enjoyed this when I read it, and it's one that I feel like it's one that I kind of want to reread physically. The first time I read it, I listened to the audiobook, and so I kind of want to read it physically because I feel like it had a lot of like really memorable moments and like quotes and things, so it might be a fun one to like annotate. Then I got books 1, 2, and 3 in the Twisted series. I got Twisted Love in the Target sale. This is Anna and Alex, and it is really fun. Hate to Love and Brother's Best Friend, all of the fun tropes. Grumpy Sunshine, It's Always Been You, Touch Her and You Die vibes. Then I got Twisted Games on my book shopping trip with my best friend. I wasn't gonna buy it, and she was like, no, but you need to get it. She was like, you have books 1 and 3, you need to get the second one. So I had to get it. Of course. So I did. This is Bridget and Reese. It's a bodyguard romance. She's a princess / queen, and it is just absolutely fantastic. Then I'm part of Cassidy at Covers with Cassidy's Patreon, and so she was doing a Secret Dragon, and she did it in November instead of doing it in December because everyone does Secret Santa type things in December, and it just gets really busy and expensive, so she said let's do it in November. And so my Secret Dragon was Rye from Rye's Reading Corner, and she got me Twisted Hate by Anna Huang, which has actually been my favorite book so far. I still have to read Twisted Lies, but I don't know that I'm going to like it more than this. Josh and Jules, just chef's kiss, fantastic, hold a special spot in my heart. Then I got Heavy Crown by Sophie Lark. I also got Bloody Heart, which I believe is here, but I think it's at my office, and my office was closed today, so I haven't been able to go pick it up. So, but I love the man covers, and they're going out of print. She's only doing the illustrated editions, so I had to get all the full set, and I only needed Heavy Crown and Bloody Heart. So I bought Heavy Crown on Amazon, and then I got Bloody Heart straight from her on her website where she was doing signed books. So it took a little bit longer. It might not be here yet. It might have just shipped. I don't know. I have to look at the tracking. I did also buy Archer's Voice in my book shopping vlog with my bestie, and I read that and loved it, but I left it in California because I want my mom to read it. I think she'll really enjoy it, so I left it for her to read. Now we're going to get into the books that are new. I bought Scales and Sensibility by Stephanie Burgess. This is one of the SPFBO finalists. I have a video where I talk about them up there, and this is what I'm most excited for. Regency rom-com, like it's a Regency romance with dragons. So I love a good historical. Add in a little bit of fantasy element and dragons. I think I'm just gonna absolutely adore this book so much. So I had to buy it. Yes, just I'm super excited about it. I will read the backs of the new books to refresh my memory as well as everyone out here. Pet dragons and a magical mix-up in a sparkling Regency fantasy rom-com. Sensible, practical Eleanor Tregarth really did plan to be a model poor relation when she moved to Heathergill Hall. She certainly never meant to kidnap her awful cousin Penelope's pet dragon. She never expected to fall in love with the shameless but surprisingly sweet fortune hunter who came to court Penelope, and she never dreamed that she would have to engage in an outrageous magical charade to save her younger sister's futures. Eleanor will have to find out just how impractical she can be to win her true love and happily ever after, with the unpredictable, dangerous help of the magical creature who has adopted her. So it sounds so fun. It sounds like the dragon really plays his own part. And I'm just so excited to read this, and I had to get it. Then I got Miss Percy's Pocket Guide to the Care and Feeding of British Dragons. This is another SPFBO finalist. And this one was in the Target sale along with the next book that I'm going to talk about. But, so I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to really enjoy like the more cozy fantasy aspects of it. And this cover is just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. Miss Mildred Percy inherits a dragon. But we've already gotten ahead of ourselves. Miss Mildred Percy is a spinster. She does not dance. She has long stopped dreaming, and she certainly does not have adventures. That is, until her great uncle has the audacity to leave her an inheritance, one that includes a dragon's egg. The eggs, as eggs are wont to do, decide to hatch, and Miss Mildred Percy is suddenly thrust out of her role of spinster and general wallflower into the unprecedented position of spinster and keeper of dragons. But England has not seen a dragon since, well, ever. And now Mildred must contend with raising a dragon that should not exist, kindling a romance with a humble vicar, and embarking on an adventure she never thought could be hers for the taking. I am super excited to read this. Both of these just sound super fun and very much like historical romancy vibes, but with dragons. So, make it even better. Then the next book for SPFBO that I got is Small Miracles, Bad Angels, Good Intentions by Olivia Atwater. This one, again, was in the Target sale, so I was like, you know what, I might as well pick it up, because even if I don't love it, Pango Books exists, and it's always fun. Like, I love to find indies on Pango, so other people might too. A Little Bit of Sin is Good for the Soul. Gadriel, the fallen angel of petty temptations, has a bit of a gambling debt. Fortunately, her angelic bookie is happy to let her pay off her debts by doing what she does best. All Gadriel has to do is tempt a miserable, sinless mortal, Holly Harker, to do a few nice things for herself. What should be a cakewalk of a job soon runs into several roadblocks. However, as Miss Harker politely refuses every attempt at temptation from Gadriel the woman, Gadriel the man, Gadriel the adorable fluffy kitten, when even chocolate fails to move Gadriel's target, the ex-guardian angel begins to suspect she's been conned. But Gadriel still remembers her previous job, and where petty temptations fail, small miracles might yet prevail. This just sounds so fun and adorable, and yeah, I'm really excited. And this book does have footnotes, which I have not read a book with footnotes before, so that will be interesting. Mostly because I have to try to remember to read the footnotes when they come up in the book. Then I got Frontrunner by Elsie Silver. everyone has been loving Elsie Silver's books. This is from her first series, and I'm excited. It was on the Target 2-for-1 sale, which the most recent Target 2-for-1 sale had Heartless, but I was like, I can't buy more. So, sadly, did not get that one. But I'm excited to read this one. I think this might be the second or the third book. It might even be the first book. But, again, they're interconnected standalone, so you could read them in any order. The frontrunner. Stefan DeLuca is beautiful, brooding, and bossy. He is also public enemy #1 in this small town with a murky past that's hard to overlook. And I just agreed to 3 fake dates with him. Oh, yes, I love fake dating. I may be a renowned veterinarian, but when I find myself in a sticky situation, Stefan is my last hope. I need his help to save a sick fowl, and what he wants in return is me. Our time together starts out as a simple transaction, but the more time I spend with him, the more I wonder if he's not quite the villain they've made him out to be. With every intimate conversation and lingering look, the tension between us builds. I've been drawn to Stefan since the first day I laid eyes on him, and now he's downright irresistible. I know sleeping with the enemy is playing with fire, but like a moth to a flame, I'm attracted to the mysterious man in a way I cannot explain. In a way those closest to me wouldn't approve of or understand. And the more he softens for me, the harder I fall. But as his mysteries unravel, so do hidden truths that are bound to leave someone burned. I just didn't expect that someone to be me. So sounds great. I'm really excited. I love that cover. Oh, beautiful. Then I got 2 of my most anticipated releases from the month of November. The first one is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I just love that foiling, and this cover is gorgeous. Everyone I know has absolutely adored this book that's read it. It's been a 5 or 6 star for everyone. It is a favorite of the year. Could be a favorite of the year for mine. It could sneak in there. It's Kennedy Ryan. It's gonna make me cry. I'm gonna feel all the feels, but I'm gonna have a great time while doing it. It's a second chance romance. I do know that, between a divorced couple who had some trauma, but let's read the back. Their love was supposed to last forever, but when life delivered blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah Wade found their love alone couldn't solve or save everything. It couldn't save their marriage. Yasmin was prepared for how her life fell apart, but she finally Yasmin wasn't prepared for how her life fell apart, but she's finally starting to find joy again. She and Josiah have found a new rhythm, co-parenting their 2 kids and running a thriving business together. Yet like magnets, they're always drawn back to each other, and now they're beginning to wonder if they're truly ready to let go of everything they once had. Soon, one stolen kiss leads to another, and then more. It's hot, it's illicit, it's all good until old wounds reopen. Is it too late for them to find forever, or could they be even better the second time around? I'm so excited to read this. This is a traditionally published book by Kennedy Ryan, but I'm stoked to read it. Then I got Two Wrongs Make a Right by Chloe Leese. It was a buy one get one 50% off, which so was Archer's Voice, which is why I got it. But this is Chloe Leese's first traditionally published romance. It is the Chronically Courageous Book Club pick. It's hosted by Ava Avery from Ava's Romance Books and Bree from In Love and Words. They have a book club where they talk about where they read books with chronic illness representation in it, and so this is their next pick, and they did like a live with Chloe Leese announcing it and everything. So I'm really excited, and I'm really glad that they had it, because the other book I wanted to get they didn't have. So Jamie Westenberg and B. Wilmot have nothing in common except a meat disaster. Oh, yes. And the mutual understanding that they couldn't be more wrong for each other. But when people close to them play Cupid and trick them into going on a date, Jamie and B realize they have something else in common after all. An undeniable need for revenge. Soon, their plan is in place. Fake date obnoxiously and convince the meddlers they're madly in love. Then break up spectacularly and dash everybody's hopes, putting an end to the matchmaking madness once and for all. To convince everyone that they've fallen for each other, Jamie and B will have to nail the performance of their lives. But as their final act nears and playing lovers becomes easier than not, they begin to wonder, what if Cupid's arrow wasn't so off the mark? And what if two wrongs do make a right? I'm really excited for this. It's a Much Ado About Nothing retelling. And so yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this one. But that is my haul for the month of November. I am really excited to get to the ones that I haven't read, and I'm really excited to own the ones that I have read. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this, leave me a book stack emoji, and let me know which of these books I should prioritize. I already know I will be reading Before I Let Go, and probably Two Wrongs Make a Right this month. And probably, honestly, Skills and Sensibility, because I'm just so excited. Like, I want to pick it up right now. So, I'll probably be, prioritizing these, even though I have a lot that I need to prioritize on top of that. But yeah, that is all I have for now. Again, if you made it to the end, leave me a book stack emoji. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All the fun stuff. It really helps me out. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.